All right, let me tell you about my radiant floor system. So what you're looking at is top layer is 1 inch poly with a silver back. Underneath is a ½ inch XPS foam. That ends up, well, it's a little bit more than 1.5 inches. So it does stick above my 2x2 framing that you see here. The challenge for this in the Unicell, and as you can see, I'm only doing my living area space, not where all my boxes are going and cabinetry and stuff. But I had to route this line so that I had the least amount of turns and, you know, didn't cross too many times, didn't run back on itself. So I'd never done one of these before, so it was a little challenging. So I really kind of loop around the outside and then work my way back in the middle and back out. Now, all I did was route that with 3/4 inch router bit. And yeah, nasty, messy job, by the way. Wear a mask, put a fan in to suck everything out. It's a nasty mess. Um, but once I got all that down and cut out, the pipe fit perfect. Now I just needed to switch over and start putting in my reflective material. And that's what you're seeing here. And the trick to this is obviously this is supposed to reflect all the heat back up, but it's a mylar material, and as such, if you just start tracing from the start to finish, it just doesn't work. So what I found I had to do is I had to cut little short pieces, and I had to put in all the turns first. That actually gave me, my, locked everything into place, and then it made it easier. And as I just went and pulled everything out. Now for me, I was lucky that it's a 17-foot box. I bought a 100-foot roll, and the challenge with that is I was worried, obviously, whether I'd have enough material left over if I cut pieces off. I wasn't sure how much I would use because I didn't actually measure it out. But in this case, it worked out just great. I have enough, as you can see, finished on at the beginning. I left enough to go down through my box into my radiant heater, so I can tie into that loop. And obviously now I have my finished floor on top of all that. What's cool here is that all of that finished floor is actually removable. So I've screwed it all in, and if I need to do anything with that floor, I can pull those screws out and put in and work on it. What I'd like to do is I'd love to get, the actual official heat shield reflective material that they use for radiant heat systems and put those in, but I just couldn't get them. They wanted to sell them in volume, and I only needed a handful of pieces, as you can see from my small floor. So that's it. The rest of the box now gets, on the bottom, reflective material. I'll tape it all together so you know, there's no seams, no air gaps in that, and build from there up with everything else. Well, that's it. A very simple radiant heat floor system. It's probably not right, but there it is.